Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Cleveland offense ready to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
He's checking.
Hey, 66.
Right to the end.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Let's go on. No, 66.
Brady now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devon Kennard coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They toss to Freeman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
It looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
We won. Come to my work.
Hey, Delta.
57's mine. Man, I got you.
Shotgun now for Brady. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A full 40 yards that time on third down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
Kill. Check 13. 'Under crush.
72.
Spawns. No.
Sugar.
Throwing on first down is Brady. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. 7 yards there on the first down. Play.
Complete to Devontae Freeman. He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You got nothing. Mike.
Hey, orbit.
59. Check pass. Mike,
Brady now to throw. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Check nickel. Watch the safety creep. Alert 3.
Sugar.
Check.
A give the first man through Gillespie of the fullback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. From the 2 now. 2nd and goal.
What we got? Check. Hot route. Hatchet. You go tight.
Hey, check it.
You got tight right there.
Hey, check it.
Here's Brady to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
McCaffrey, and he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Pick it up, G.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And a nice spin into some open field. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it goal line to goal line. 100 yards. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
I got you. Check the backer.
72. Bravo.
29 is the Mike. Mike, 29. Okay, double up. 29 is the Mike.
Sugar.
Push him back. Deuce. Wide.
Alpha.
Check. Fresno.
Hey, Alabama.
On 2nd and 15 now. Brady going deep for Diggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Going the other way.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Ready?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Hey, Alpha.
57's right. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Hey, Alabama.
Get ready.
Alert.
From the 29, Brady, and Diggs has it. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Wait, that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go. Slam. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check three.
No, 66.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Jim. Switch. Check.
Check it, reload.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
3D, hey.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Bud.
Check Mike 57. Let's go. 57. Mike 57.
Hey, Gold 66.
57's Mike 57.
Alpha.
From the gun, it's Brady. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Check, 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 check. Two draw Porkers. Two.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the slant. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check 99, check 99. Right there.
Yep.
Right there, right there. 54 Mike. No chance.
Hey, echo.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Go, go. Hey, high 7.
54, Mike 54. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check it.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Mike 5-9.
Hey, 66.
On 1st down, Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carl Lawson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
3.
Smooth.
Okay, 9 is yours. Danny. 29 is the Mike.
Check it, reload.
Brady going to throw.
They're running with it.
And the pressure gets to him again. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Needs something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check it out, read. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey, alert 3. Chance.
Shadow.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. He's got it at the 15. It's a big play there for the Browns. 44 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. A quick throw here out to Cobb. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns have retaken the lead. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another one on 2nd. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Check 26, check 26. Joker, 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 Joker.
Hey, Charlie. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Minshew. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Wait, set. 53.
Check, 59. Yeah, let's get sack lunch. Showing up, showing up.
80 weapon. 150.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Protein spill. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Yeah.
Turn up. Kill, turn up. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, Zoo.
He's scared. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Football.
Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
29. Alpha.
Say. Back. Check 43. Check 37. Check 37. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Regular.
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter.
I know we we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. 36, 36. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Check safety, check safety.
On second down, Johnson. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Me, I got motion man. Me, I got this.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. He's got daylight. The 40, 30, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 30-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the boot, watch the boot. 29 is alert.
To throw, it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Goal 50.
Check 52. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. 29 is a
Ozzy.
29.
Ozzy. Go Bandit.
Operating from the gun. Brady. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
61, match box, Mike.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Ready, break.
54 Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
Hey, Wahoo.
Watch the slant. Mike 54. Mike 54.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished. And now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Sacked there by Nick Perry, the outside linebacker. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Get him, boys. Yeah, that's how we do, D.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Kill.
Hey, Orbit.
Kill. 29 is the
Hey, Alabama.
Rabbit. Switch.
72.
After the sack on first down, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 24. Watch safety creep.
Alert.
Safety's creeping.
Bravo.
Watch out. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. You.
Alert.
You. Check.
Alert.
To throw is Brady. And he's got his man Hilton. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Wait, that's right, Eddie.
It's just me and you.
General West.
Check 13. Undercrunch. Sponge. No.
Rip.
Check 50.
Brady to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Brady. Going deep for Diggs. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Alert 3. Begin.
Hey, 66.
Check 24. Check 24.
Check it. Hey, exit.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Ozzy.
29.
Ozzy.
29.
72.
Back to throw, Brady. Gets it off to Freeman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
29 is
Hey, Alpha.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Hatchet.
Let's go on. No, 66. Rim.
Again, it's Brady. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
64. Hey, check it.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sugar.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Mike.
Wait, set. 380.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, switch gears.
Wait, it hit.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And the catch made by Hilton. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Brady now on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Here we go. Deuce.
72.
Wrong. Get wrong. Check. Fresno.
72.
Watch it.
Buzz. Hey, check it.
Brady to throw again. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. This to advance to the divisional round. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through.